Shankly.
Are you ready?
Come on. What are you going to say? Those people call me a clickbait. What are you going to say now? You ain't going to say shit, are you? I told you about this guy's coming. I don't want to do this I told you so, anything like that. But listen, it was only a matter of time. We beat that rusty old club, Arsenal, by 1-0. They didn't come to play football. They came here to defend. And then Soboslai decides to do some magic. Another player I stuck up for in the past and everybody was against. And I told you guys he's the most talented midfielder that we have in that team. The guy who could play anywhere on the pitch and still give it 100%. Why are you saying now, man? Who's a clickbait? You know what I mean? That's what I've been called. I'm a clickbait. Now we're hearing Marc GUEHI ain't coming to Liverpool. Have you guys seen the Aston Villa and Crystal Palace game? Did you see Henderson push him in front of the crowd to clap for him and all that stuff? Come on, guys. Come on. It's going to be a beautiful window. We're going to get the players that we want. We're going to smoke a cigar at the end of this transfer window. Let me just put it that way. Big up everybody, man. Hit the like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Do you believe me now, yeah? You've got the player that you wanted. When I told everybody to calm down, sometimes I went I went mad at times. Yes, I agree. But I had that belief that he was going to come to Liverpool. The guy did not train with Newcastle anymore. Didn't go to the barbecues anymore. I'll keep repeating this stuff every single time. He didn't do what a player normally should do for a football club. So them announcing it yesterday after the game, it was just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. You know what I mean? Not only did we beat Arsenal without Isak and GUEHI, we was the better team in the second half. First half was evens. I don't know what the hell that first half was, but that should tell you enough, innit, guys? You're beating your rivals with that, you know, arguably the best striker in the world, arguably the best English defender that's in the Premier League as well. Once they come in, can you imagine what kind of a force we could be? Can you imagine how we could dominate games? And now I'm hearing this morning Ben Jacobs again saying the same thing he always does. It's unlikely Liverpool might not sign GUEHI. He said the same thing about Isak. Remember that before you start jumping and crying on the damn social medias everywhere. And then I looked at TalkSport. He said a different thing. You know what I mean? So you gotta like calm down, guys. Relax. We've got the big boy. We've got the, you know, we're the big dogs now. You know what I'm saying? We're the team everybody wants to be. Arsenal came to Liverpool yesterday being like this. You know what I mean? They didn't come to play. They are. As Hussam called Arteta. There you go. That's what they are, man. Let Eagle, you know, react the way he wants. We don't give a damn. So, about an hour ago, the same guy who this morning said it's unlikely GUEHI is coming to Liverpool has said this. Let me just share it with you. Please hit the like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm waking up like a few hours later when I was doing a breaking news last night to the morning. Yeah, we had a few people in here. So check this out, man. This is Ben Jacobs about an hour ago. I don't know what is going on my screen. Apologize for that. There you go. Hang on, let me put the volume up. Hopefully you can hear it. If you can't hear it, let me know, guys. But yeah, hit the likes and subscribe and all that good stuff. Let me get to the comments, man. Guys, thank you for the support. Honestly, this window, it's been amazing. I hope you like what you see of my channel. I've been consistently doing it on a regular. And I don't want to stop here. I want to still have fun while we still, you know, do streams and all that stuff. The transfer window will be closed at 7 p.m. tonight, sorry. And once it closes, we're going to be talking about previews, reviews, chat shows, and, you know, other stuff that we used to do before. So if you could come and support me in that, I'll gratefully appreciate it, if you know what I mean. And I know, like, when there's no breaking news and all that stuff, it can be boring. But at least I won't be repetitive every single time. I could just talk about other things. You know what I mean? We could talk about other teams, we could talk about ourselves, we could talk about, you know, the upcoming games in the Champions League as well as the Premier League as well, the FA Cup, the League Cup. Yeah, let's do that, man, and make this a regular thing, man. That's what it's all about. Thank you, honestly, thank you. I see some of the viewings going up. The likes always go up now. It's just, yeah, it's just a dream for me, like, to do my hobby, which is like talk about my football club. And I had doubts a few days ago about it, you know what I mean? Because I was worried in case, you know, when the transfer window closes, where everybody's going to be, are we going to still stick together or anything like that? I had a few advices everywhere from everybody. And thank you very much, man. Honestly, thank you for very much. What are you saying, Daryl, man? Yeah, Daryl, you said the same thing about Isak yesterday, bro. And then you change your mind again. You got to, like, make up your mind with this one, bro. I can't keep telling you every single time to calm down. Did you see him getting pushed out yesterday? The guy's already agreed to transfer with Liverpool. Don't listen to this idiot Ben Jacobs, what he says, because he changes his mind every single damn day, if you know what I mean. And GUEHI has said he wants to go to Liverpool. He wants to get out of that football club. So let's just calm down, man. What's going on here? We've got the best striker in the world coming to us, and he insisted to, you know, coming to Liverpool, and he's here. So let's just listen. Put your feet up, relax, and just let it ride out, bro. We know where we are now, man. We're the big dogs. You know what I mean? Give me a hell yeah, everybody. Give me a hell yeah, man. Come on, give me a hell yeah. Come on.
Give me a hell yeah. I said, give me a hell
yeah. This is to Arsenal fans. You can't see us. You can't see us. You can't see me. Can you see me? Can you see me? You can't see me. There you go, Arsenal. Not only we beat you with that Isak, now we've got Isak on top of that. Woo, and GUEHI coming through the door. Listen, Liverpool Football Club is a genius club. They were asking for 150. What happened? It's gone down to 130. Woo! Just like the Florian Wirtz deal. They were asking for 130. It went to 116. Come on, people. Michael Edwards and crew are the dons out here. And they're going to stay for a long time. Long time, people. So prepare yourselves.
I want to tell you, the good days are coming.
There you go, Mr. Amarim. Listen, Ben Jacobs. Let's listen to what he's saying. He's right there. He's coming.
It's transfer deadline day. Will both Marc GUEHI and Alexander Isak end the day as Liverpool players? Let's get an update from our transfer reporter, Ben Jacobs. Morning, Ben. Busy
Good morning, Ben.
Today.
Busy day, not even had my first coffee yet.
Good Lord, you're slipping up, mate. But then again, I say busy day. It's been a busy transfer window.
Yeah, it has been a record spend amongst Premier League clubs. Don't forget as well, the window shuts at 7 p.m, so a little bit earlier. And what we know from last night at after midnight is Alexander Isak agreed to Liverpool, 125 million fixed, 6-year contract, medical taking place imminently. So that one's going to be a done deal, and it ends one of the most dramatic sagas. Newcastle member started not for sale. Then Isak issued a statement. Newcastle countered and said the conditions for sale have not been met. Now they have. With Marc Guéhi, it's a little bit more complicated, and it's also intertwined with both Palace finding a replacement and also potentially Joe Gomez going to Milan as well. Marc Guéhi valued by Liverpool at £35 million. Crystal Palace want 40 million, even though he's only got 1 year left on his contract. And crucially, even though Guéhi played and scored yesterday, he has told Crystal Palace he wants the move. And given Palace don't want him to leave on a free transfer, I think there's a realistic chance this one happens.
Well, there you go, people. The same guy who's saying unlikely is saying it's gonna be happening. So let's just calm down. Relax. He's a flip-flopper. That's what he does. He wants to make you angry, happy, angry, happy, angry, happy. That's what they do for you for you to go back for some more. That's what it is, to refresh every single time on social media and all that stuff. They're reporters. That's what they do. They manipulate you guys. Come on, man. Let's see what you're saying. What are you saying, bro? What are you saying? I can see you there. What are you saying? Let them all tremble in fear. Of course, bro. I'm looking forward to this. What are you saying, Trudon? Guéhi might be done very late. Yeah, that's a strong possibility to make a dramatic ending to the transfer window. I think it's already done, but they're gonna do this dramatic ending, pretending like it's gonna happen in the last minute. Everybody focused on it. More views, more money. You know how it is, guys. Come on, man. It's all drama-based, this stuff. It's like a soap opera, man. It's been happening for years, man. It's never going to end. It's going to happen every transfer window. We're going to have all of this happening, man. Trust me. Yo, Fozzy, you forgot to put the Liverpool top the table. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Early morning. Ignore that table. I wouldn't worry about that, man. I'll do it later on. It's my last day, I think, on the stream. I'm going to Turkey tomorrow, so sorry about that. Sorry about the table. I've just woken up, guys, but Liverpool top the table. Hey, what's going on? The early side was 100%. You know what I mean? Cigar up there, man. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? Sorry about that. Appreciate for letting me know. That is a long process to do this stuff, so I can't be asked for now. But yeah, Liverpool top the table. You know what? I'll show it to you guys later on. I'll show you the table. Darwin and Reacts, how you doing? Yeah, of course. 40 Reacts is in the house. What you doing, my brother? Daryl, you believe too much, mate. The deal ain't off. There you go, bro. Everybody's saying the same thing. They're just making you believe in nonsense. What are you saying, Callum? Need to win things, though. Of course. That's what we're here for. We're not just going to go for a Premier League this season. We're going to go probably for a treble. Probably quad. You never know, bro. With the quality that we have in front of goal right now, we can score in any game. There's no more, the teams are deep line defending. We can't open them up and all that stuff. That's gone. That is gone. So Salah's going to be free on the right. Gakpo is going to be free on the left. Isak is going to take, whatever away from them, the pressure as much as possible. Florian Wirtz is going to move around in that number 10 role and set up Isak, every single time, Katike and all that stuff. We've got everything that we need and more, people. Even Konate started playing football again. Maybe he's decided to stay. He even got injured. That's what I was asking for. I've been saying, what's wrong with Konate? He's losing every battle, doesn't get injured in games. All of a sudden, yesterday, he was phenomenal against Gyökeres. Did anyone see Gyökeres? Do you remember who Gyökeres is? I've been hearing he's got over 90 goals by Igal and all this stuff. We're going to see Igal in a minute losing the plot, calling people pussy and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Now, but Hussam called Arteta pussy and Igal react. That's what happened. He started going mad about it. And he said effing and blind and all that stuff. It was madness. It was madness at the football terrace. We're going to have to use that, man. We're going to have to use that. Nick, you have to use that one, mate, because it was too funny. Let me just put it that way, bro. It was too funny, man. Yeah, so let's continue with this. Let's see where he's going to go with that. So now he's saying is there's possibility Liverpool will get Guéhi. Listen, it always happens, guys. Like I said, just relax. We are in a position right now. Our feet is up in the air and our hands are behind our heads. We don't need to worry about anyone. We're done. We're done out here. Premier League is coming home. 21, record breaker is coming. 7, equally AC Milan is coming. I've got no doubt about it, man. Then it's going to be 22. Then it's going to be 23. Then it's going to be 8. Then it's going to be 9. Don't forget, Real Madrid have, was it 15 Champions Leagues? 5 of them, nobody knows where they got that one from. You know what I mean? It's been, reported. Nobody knows 5 of those Champions Leagues they got. So there you go, people. So we could catch the real, possibility of the Champions League and take it over. Don't forget, we had a lot of breaks in between as well. But yeah, Liverpool, man, we're back, baby. We are back. Come on, give me a hell yeah,
Give me
man.
a hell yeah. I said, give me a hell yeah.
Guys, I've never been this happy in a long time, man. I've suffered for 30 years, and getting transfers like this at this stage of my life, I'm cool, man. I am really cool. And I've heard as well, guys. I don't know if you guys heard about it. There's a strong possibility we could get a wide player as well. I've heard, Morgan Rogers of Aston Villa is a strong possibility. Sancho going to Aston Villa. There you go. That's just been announced today as well. So can that mean that's the segue of Rodgers going towards Liverpool? I like Rodgers, man. He's very directed. I mean, he could play out wide on the left. He could play behind the striker and all that stuff. And he's very, very good, man. He's very good. Young player of the year, innit? Young player of the year.
Realistic chance this one happens.
Well, it's at the Coisty there. Realistically, they can't do anything but take the money, can they? Otherwise, you're paying 35 or 40 million pounds for a player to stay for 1 season.
Yeah, I think Palace's perspective is different between Steve Parish and Oliver Glasner, because Glasner's basically saying if we lose him, it could derail our season. It's better to lose him on a free and keep your captain. And maybe he changes his mind during the season, signs a new deal. I think Chris Palace's hierarchy feel like they have to take the money because Gay's already communicated to them that he will not sign a new deal.
Yeah. Sorry, Ali, what are you going to say?
I was just going to say on that, absolutely. I mean, the one thing you have to say, both Palace players, I think, have handled the situation well. Gay, I would imagine, from what we're looking and listening and watching, is he's kept Palace up to speed with his views. I think he's always wanted to go to Liverpool. I don't think he's hidden that, but he still went about his business correctly. Wonderful goal yesterday. And if I'm, listen, I don't think there's any surprise, Ben, Jeff. If I'm Oliver Glasner, I'm saying what I'm saying. But if I'm Steve Parish, I think I've got to take the money, to be honest with you.
Completely. A couple of quick ones, Ben. We're talking about Newcastle. Saw the pictures from Molyneux at the weekend. Strand Larsen has a slight injury, yet he is suited and booted, nowhere near the squad, sitting with his lady.
There you go, people. If you had doubts with this guy called Ben Jacobs that was feeding you a lot of stuff that didn't make sense, because he's saying one thing on Twitter and he's saying this is about an hour ago, and he's saying another thing on Talk Sport. So make up your mind, bro. What are you saying? You know what I mean? Like, don't confuse people. 1 minute you're telling us is highly unlikely. Next minute you're telling us is a strong possibility. So what are you saying, man? Like, what's going on, man? Come on. And then we've got people like, thinking like it's not going to happen. It's going to happen, man. Just relax. Relax, man. The guy yesterday looked like he's already saying his goodbyes, man. Wow. So, listen, I saw this from that bald-headed racist buffoon, and what's his name? True Geordie, whatever it is, man. It's funny, isn't it? I saw the footage everybody was talking about, what he said about Muslims and all that stuff, yeah? But look who owns your club, mate. Look who owns your club. And you're saying things like that. Crazy, isn't it? PSR working, there you go. Exactly as it was designed to do so, forcing Newcastle to sell our best player to a club whose owners are worth 1% of our owners, to comply with rules introduced the week over owners bought us. So it's funny how this guy is talking like that. Do you guys remember when this PSR thing was set up? Newcastle was one of the figureheads that were complaining about, state-owned clubs spending a lot of money. Now, their fan base, the ones who didn't want no Arab owners, the ones who are saying, nah, we don't want them. And, this guy was talking about Muslims blowing some stuff up and all this stuff. Is talking like this. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. But let the hate keep coming, man, because, we've got your player. And not only we've got your player, we've got the player you wanted to replace him as well. So, you know, good luck, mate. Maybe Gordon next season. A lot of people like Gordon. I don't give a shit about, you know, Gordon. I know he's a Liverpool fan and all that stuff. The way he actually challenged Van Dijk, tried to, you know, break his leg. I'm not all about that. I don't support players like that. I don't want players like that coming to my football club. They're saying they're Liverpool fans, but they're gonna do that to the greatest defender in the Premier League history, trying to break his leg to end his career in some sort of way. No, I'm not all about that. So if listen, we could get Gordon after him one day. You never know, man. You never know. You never know. I love it. I love it, guys. Honest to God, I'm over the moon here, man. All Glasner said is GUEHI won't be leaving until Palace find a replacement. Parish, the owner, said, I don't think Parish owns the club. I think he's an executive of some sort. I think it's a US. I'm sure it's a US owned club. Something like that anyway. The owner said they will not let GUEHI leave for free if he doesn't sign a contract. There you go. They'll get money for him, wouldn't they? So it is what it is, people. It is what it is. Did you? Yeah, I did. Let me share it with you. I've got it, man. I've got it ready for you guys. You know, I come prepared. We gotta watch Igal, you know, lose the plot. But the way Hussein treated him, man, goodness gracious me, Hussein, bro, take it easy on my brothers, man. You don't have to do that, my guy. You don't have to say about him turning purple and all that stuff. Come on, man, relax. There we go. This is what happened at the football terrace after the game yesterday.
Jump in and ask you a question, please, Anton. Let me ask you a question. When you say doing everything he should have been doing, does that include not trying to take on his fullback when he had opportunities to do it?
Yeah, because I just don't think it's kind of like when you're playing a game of chess, or like you don't want to necessarily move a specific piece out of the way to open up spaces for the other pieces to.
Do you remember when I said yesterday, yeah, the modern day football fans are like nerds. They've never played the game. I'll rest my case. Game of chess is talking about football. What the fuck is game of chess, man? What are you talking about, bro? I'll give up, man. Nerds, man. Nerds have taken over our sport, man. The people used to get picked last when he was in the playground. These are the people that's, you know, the people used to put in goal just to stand there because they can't move. That's the people that's doing this now. Oh, Lord of mercy. I'll take the table off, guys. Don't worry.
Come in. It was completely, totally by design, I believe. Because Martinelli, let's be honest.
Taking on his fullback.
No, but Martinelli does take on his
fullback.
Different opponents.
Backwards, by the way. This is backwards. I don't know
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't have this. I actually can't have this. This is crazy. What am I listening to? Am I going crazy? Chess piece. Bro, he's one-on-one with Szoboszlai, who's a 10 at fullback. And he can't take him on. And we're sat here talking about chess pieces. Yeah, he should have gone backwards. What? Nah, this is waffle.
There are two sides. There are two sides of the game.
This is crazy.
There are two sides of the game here.
I'm a Chelsea fan. Mourinho, I get the defensive football. I get it. But Mourinho never went to a game just going like, do you know what? I'm not even going to bother to attack. All I'm going to do is just sit back and just sit in a 10 for the whole game, unless it was literally, I need a draw to win the league. Then, this is the third game of the season, and you're already going with this defeatist mentality of, we're just going to take the draw. What? You've got
David.
There was no threat. There was no threat.
Listen.
In that game.
Listen, I don't know what I mean. Sorry about that. Listen, guys, like when you watch the Arsenal game, obviously Liverpool Arsenal game the other day, there's no way Arsenal came to play football. There is no way. You know what I mean? We didn't expect that. It took us like half time to figure out what to do against them, because the second half we played even better. I thought Florian Wirtz got into the game. Let me give you a shout out to someone out there as well. Curtis Jones, man. Curtis Jones came on, made things simple, and he earned that free kick that Szoboszlai scored from. So I know I have my reservations against Curtis Jones, but I'm shouting him out. If I see good things, that he doesn't hug the ball and passes the ball consistently, then I'm going to say, listen, congratulations. You're part of the team now, bro. You're doing the job you should have done 5 years ago. Now you see the difference in quality in Curtis Jones and what we've been seeing previously. He's passing the ball quicker. He's holding on to the ball at right times. And not only that, he's attacking at the right times as well. So Curtis Jones, shout out to you, bro, because I'm proud of you, mate. I mean, we ain't got many locals in the team, but you're representing well. You know what I mean? You're not part of that snake team. You know what I mean? Thank God for that. But yeah, listen, shout out to Curtis Jones, man. That kid, the way what he did yesterday, oh my gosh, I wish people can see it. Then just watch back the game and see the minutes he came on, what he did, man. Arsenal did not know how to deal with him. Arsenal, who played 3 DMs, they played 3 DMs in front of their defense yesterday, and they're telling me they played pretty well and all that bullshit. Fuck off, idiots.
There are 2 parts of the game. That's the reason why you
There
have
is no
substitutions.
threat in that game. I'm a Gyökeres hater.
I agree with David completely. David, can I just say one thing?
Come on,
David, let me say one thing because I agree.
No, let me
Go on,
go.
go on.
Let me go. I've got to be in my bonnet because I've been sat here for 30 minutes listening to waffle. They've got this guy up front who they tell me is Haaland. That level, he's winning Golden Boot. That. Not
But what did Salah do today? What did Salah do today? Why are we putting the spotlight?
Salah can take a day off if he wants. You know what I'm saying? He's got Isak now. Doesn't need to play. You know what I mean? Salah can just, relax in the right wing, put on a cigar. He's done his job last season. He's won the Premier League on his own, the way he played last season. So relax, man. Don't worry about Salah. Salah ain't your concern. You've lost to a Szoboszlai spectacular free kick, my brothers and sisters. So just shut up. We still beat you when Salah is not even playing well. Now, come on, man. Don't talk about Salah like that. Don't do Salah dirty.
They won the game. They won. You can't chat to them right now.
Thank you.
You can't
I
chat to them.
said
They
that.
won. They were bad. I will get on to Liverpool. Don't worry about that. But Arsenal today, you should be embarrassed with that performance. Embarrassed.
Wait. Embarrassed. I've gone
embarrassed.
to Liverpool and lost like 4-0, 5-0 in the past. We lost 1-0 thanks to a free thing.
Where is it? Nick, you said about you disagree with Hussam about who would have scored. I think people forgot. Let me just look for that comment somewhere. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna get to every comment, but obviously Nick is gonna do his own review on that and all that stuff. So let me just, before he does it, let me just say what I have to say about it. Where is it? Man, there's so many comments, man. I'm even lost myself. Nick, I disagree with you. I think Hussam is right in that one because this is Liverpool, isn't it? If you look at the other games, when you watched us, we didn't even look like, we was 2-2, and we got the goals within the last minutes of the game. You look at the Newcastle game, the Bournemouth game, we've got the goals in the last minutes. And don't forget, bro, we actually had a goal disallowed as well because of Gakpo being offside. If you know what I mean. So we was always going to score. We was always going to find a way to score. That's Liverpool. That's a sign of champions. Man United used to do that. Man City used to do that. You know what I mean? Chelsea used to do that back in the day. Arsenal used to do that. There's always a chance. There's always one chance coming when the game is tight and the game is like a draw or you're losing by 1-0. And I honestly think we would have scored a goal because we were just attacking like non-stop while Arsenal just wanted to sit in front of the defense. Because not only that, when Arsenal made the changes, I know what they were doing. Arsenal were doing what was it? The Nottingham Forest thing last season. The game, the only game I think we lost at home last season. I'm sure it's the only game. What did Nottingham Forest do to Liverpool? They arrived, they parked the bus. Their talented players were on the bench. And then they waited for the second half around 70 minutes, something like that, and they brought on their best players and they scored that goal. That's what Arsenal were looking for, which means like this is an experienced Liverpool team. This is a team that attacks more. So we was expecting something like that because the first half we couldn't figure them out. Then I think Arne Slot took them obviously in the locker room pause and just told them, guys, this reminds me of the Nottingham Forest game. They're going to go defensive in the beginning, and then in the second half, they're going to bring on the special players to open us up and get a goal, and then you run away, smash and grab kind of thing. That's what the ideas was. So Liverpool have learned from past experiences when teams did that to us when they come to Anfield. And that's why I agree with Hussam where he said we was always going to score at some stage of the game. We had a goal disallowed. I think we had a couple of opportunities after that as well. And then Szoboszlai did the Szoboszlai thing. I've been telling everybody for years, for the last couple of years, this guy is a talented player. I mean, and not only that, you can't win championships with the likes of without the likes of Soboslai that can play in every position. He is so good, guys. He's unreal, man. And I hope everybody that had a go at him in the past, you know, give him an apology, because he's willing to play anywhere for this football club. Like he said after the game, to get us winning. He's a number 10, guys. He's a creative player. He's a hungry playmaker. That's what he is. And he's playing as a right back. Listen, the snake couldn't even tie his laces what he did yesterday. Martinelli looks forward to playing against the snake, which is Trent Alexander-Arnold. Season in and season out. That's the only game Martinelli has a good game in. Soboslai had him in his pocket the whole game. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, guys. My camera's going to move. Yeah, Soboslai had him in his pocket in the whole game. Not only that, Soboslai was making, you know, similar passes like Trent from right back position as well. So not only did he make from right back and scored from right back, he defended well from right back. And he's not even a freaking right back. And look what we've been facing all those years with that little fucker who left us in his prime. Come on, man. Yeah. Oh, man. Never liked Trent. I've said it for years. I mean, I don't trust that kid. The way he behaves, the way he's too relaxed, the way he just walks around the pitch like he owns the pitch. And not only that, Liverpool catered to his needs in regards to putting him in an inverted role to keep him happy, to give him a new contract, and he still backstabbed everybody. Nah, man. People like that, no. Soboslai showed him yesterday what to do in a right back position, and he's not even a freaking right back, man. Come on.
Thanks to a free kick that was just a wicked world-class free kick that you're never going to see something like that again this season.
It's not about the scoreline. It's about the From minute one, you guys gave the impression we do not want
you're playing one of the best attacking sides in the world.
That's a lie. No. That's a lie. No. Because Anton, are you not one of the best?
Yeah, you are the worst team.
Are you not one of the best?
You guys are lying.
Yes, we were. Yes, we were better than you.
No.
We're the only team that wanted to win that game. Are you crazy? What game were you watching?
First of all, Hassan, that's a lie.
Let me go. Please let me go.
Guys, I'm going to mute everybody. David, sorry, Sam, I'm coming to you next. David, round off what you've got to say in the next in 20 seconds, and then I'll go to Sam.
Arsenal are one of the best attacking sides in the league, and are one of the best defensive sides in the league. Yet somehow you guys are okay in the third game of the season to your Premier League rivals of just sitting back and going, we are not good enough to go and have a go at your goal. We will just sit back and take a draw. In the third game of the season, with that mentality, you will win nothing. It's too early to sit back.
Breaking news, guys. It doesn't concern us, but let me give it to you guys. It's Weezer. Here we go. So they got their second striker, basically. There we go. Oh my goodness, it is heating up, people. This is from Ben Jacobs, of course. Visa to Newcastle is a done deal. Visa has agreed a 4-year contract. There you go, people. They've got their man as well. So they got their supposed second striker. Is free, actually. Asula, whatever his name is, still there, isn't he? He scored against Liverpool the other day. There you go, people. They've got their player as well. So everything is heating up. And those doubters who think GUEHI ain't coming, good luck to you, man. I'm not with you. You're on your own, man. You're on your own. I'm not with you. So there you go. Visa's already going to Newcastle. Oh my gosh, it's heating up. They've got their player. We've got our player. Let's go, baby.
And say we are taking a draw. Because when you play for draws, you lose. Simple, done.
Let me go to Hassam next.
I agree with David completely. No one interrupt me. First of all, I've never heard so much waffle my whole life. Kerkez was amazing in the game. He literally pocketed Madueke. Madueke getting past him and then getting tackled does not mean Madueke had a good game. Kerkez clearing all his crosses for a corner does not mean that Madueke had a good game. That's total bullshit. Just because he was an outlet doesn't mean he was a good outlet. Just like Salah was an outlet for us today, but he was a shit outlet. Now, back to the waffle I've heard. Lou was waffling. Anton, absolute. I've never heard more bullshit my whole life. First of all, Slot is not pragmatic. Slot is the opposite of pragmatic. Pragmatic managers do not concede 7 goals in 3 games trying to go for the win. So that's the opposite of pragmatism. That's number one. Number two, Liverpool were the only team today actually trying to win a game of football. Arsenal Football Club are a rich football club with history of players like Henry, Perez, Ljungberg playing some of the most sexy football in Premier League history. I saw Arsenal play better football with players like fucking Gervinho. And the game today, the only team who actually wanted to win today's game was Liverpool. Arsenal Football Club were taking long set pieces from their own half. From their own half. Did we see that? Or has no one mentioned that yet? An hour and 5 minutes into the stream, and no one's mentioned that yet. Every time.
That is a total embarrassment, and he's right. Rest in peace to the rest of the Premier League. Anyway, that's for you, Scottish Bear. As always, brother. I got your back, my guy. So he's 100% right. I mean, like, how do you see yourself as a Premier League title contender and go to your rivals in the beginning of the fucking season and then just defend for the whole game? You're playing like it's the end of the season and you need to go and get a result against Liverpool to win the Premier League. Like Will told, you know, at Old Trafford, when he did that and they jumped up over him, that's what they were doing. It's only 3 games into the season and you're going to Anfield to defend? What the hell is going on, man? That to me shows the pressure is on Arteta. Arteta knows if he ain't going to win the league now. If you don't win the league, your job is done. And not only your job is done, your players psychologically are gone. Not only psychologically gone, we're coming for your players. Not just us. Every other team is going to come for your players. Because the only way down is down. So when you go down, the players are going to consider their options. As Isak said, I need to consider my options. I need to go explore my options. That's what he said. I need to explore my options. And your players are going to say the same thing at the end of the season when you don't win the Premier League or the Champions League. So I'm looking forward to that. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to that. Coming to Anfield and defending from minute 1, doing set piece after set piece after set piece. So much so, even from your half, you're taking a set piece to launch it to the other side of the pitch for your team to win headers. What I love about my football club yesterday, we prepared for that. Everybody was winning headers. It didn't matter if it's Kirkes, it didn't matter if it was Szoboszlai, Konate, Gravenberch, McAllister, everybody was winning the headers. They put their head where it hurts. That's what you got to do against teams like this. Arsenal is Tony Pulis FC. They're finished, man. They look forward to set pieces. I've never seen so many set pieces in a game in my life. The whole game was just set piece, set piece, set piece, and Liverpool just dealt with all of them. What did Liverpool do that was smart to stop that, to counter that set piece? Remember what Arsenal normally do. They go to the far post. They all like run into the middle afterwards. What did Liverpool do? Man marked all of them. Man marked all of them and grabbed them before they run. That's the way to stop people like that. When you let them run about in your box and all that stuff, that's how they score. But Liverpool outsmarted them. Don't forget who created this thing. We created this set piece in the pre-season of the season before last. I mean, before this one, that pre-season, that's when we did that set piece in America. We did that. I was there watching it in America. We're the first team to do that. They copied us like they always copy for, you know, the songs and everything else. So there you go, people. I mean, we invented this. We know how to overwrite that. And that's what happened in that game. Man marked every player and made sure we hugged him before he made a run. I saw Florian Wirtz doing it. I see McAllister doing it. I see Gravenberch doing it. God damn. That's the way. I like it. Come on, man. And you're telling me Liverpool Football Club, you know, we're coming over there, even with that Saka, even with that this guy, Odegaard, and this guy, and that guy, we're going to come and beat you. Gyökeres, where was he, guys? Where was Gyökeres? Van Dijk said, you know what, Konate, you take care of him. Konate said, no, Van Dijk, you take care of him. You know, to me, to you, didn't do nothing. Van Dijk is 34 years old, and he's still the best defender in the world. That says a lot, man. You know what I mean? We're looking for the best defenders in the world. There's only one. You know what I mean? There's only one, and that's Van Dijk. The other, look at Saliba. Crooked, finished. He saw the game the way it was going to turn out. He said, you know what? I need to get out of here, man. This is my last season at Arsenal. I've got to explore my options. Saliba, you know, Liverpool we'll be calling you, mate. We'll be calling you. Get ready, bro. We're coming for you, I mean, you could partner Leone. You could even be on the bench, innit? Take Joe Gomez's place next season. Maybe we could do that for you, man. Come on, man. We're Premier League champions. We're potentially going to be 21 champions. And we're going to celebrate that, I think, more than last season. 1.5 million arrived at Liverpool. It's going to be 2.5 million arriving at Liverpool when this season ends. And I'm looking forward to that. I'll be there. Listen, man. This is what we do. We winners. And long may it continue. Arsenal, sayonara, man. We're shopping at your club next season. We're not going to be shopping anywhere else but Arsenal. Wait till we get your players off you. Let's get back.
And they got a free kick in their own half. They were going long.
Come on.
In their own half. That's posh Stoke City. And you're coming here telling me, oh, we should be proud. Proud of what? Proud of what? Alisson could have had shisha today. We cleared all your corners. You relied on corners. You're doing dark arts, wasting time. That's not the team that spent 1 billion. You spent 1 billion, you go away to Anfield and you play this bullshit football and you're sat here talking about I'm proud. There's nothing to be proud of. You played like shit. You didn't lay a glove on us. You did not lay a glove on us. Konate and Virgil pocketed Jokeres, and then Gomez came on, who haven't seen since Plymouth, and then he pocketed Jokeres. Edric did nothing when he came on. Madueke was pocketed by Kirkes. Zubimendi was fucking awful. He lost the ball a couple of times. Let me remind you in the second half what happened. Yeah, the first half was dead, where both teams were doing fuck all. But let me remind you what happened in the second half. Wirtz created like 3 chances. If it wasn't for Salah's shit touch, that would have probably been a dangerous chance for us. Wirtz had a half volley that Raya had to stretch to save. Gakpo was getting in behind, creating chances and attempting to score goals. We were the only team on that pitch actually attempting to win the game. And the only reason why this game wasn't 2 or 3 is because Salah was shit today. And McAllister was shit, who I love, but I have to call him out. These were the 2 only shit players on the pitch. Wirtz in the second half, I feel like finally, like, hello, thank you for actually joining us at Liverpool. In the second half, he was unbelievable. Like, he created like 3-4 chances.
Listen, I don't know what's happened to Salah, but I got a feeling Salah is going to wake up when Isak comes to Liverpool. When them two start together, I'm saying. So I think them two, when they start games together, you're going to see the best of Salah again. There's too much emotions involved with Salah's game from what I've seen recently. I think Jota's passing, rest in peace, has affected him more than most. Don't forget, Salah is friends with everybody. He looks after everybody. You know what I mean? They even come to his house for a cup of tea and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And coffee. So, a good human being like, Jota passing away has affected him from what I saw. I saw him yesterday again when the fans were singing Jota's song at the end of the game. He went up to the crowd again. He looked like he was tearing up again. So, yeah, listen, I think when Isak comes, he's gonna look forward to it. I think them two are going to be a great partnership. I swear to you guys. Explosive. Let me just put it that way. It's going to be an explosive partnership. What I like about Isak as well, he doesn't always stay up there in the last line of defense. He comes deep and he makes those passes to other players to go through and go and score goals as well. So they're going to be complementing each other, man. 100%. 100%. Let Husam continue, though.
So that's just the truth. Your manager is a pussy. End of discussion. All this talk about pragmatism and shit. We've seen pragmatic. I know David Club knows pragmatic. We've seen that shit. We get it. We understand pragmatism. I've seen Mourinho come to Anfield and be pragmatic. I've seen Conte.
Husam called Arteta. Oh my gosh! Again. Oh, again, guess what you're saying? Curtis Jones changed the game, bro. Straight up. I'm not here saying that he didn't. He has, bro. He has 100%. Jones is hot and cold. I know, bro. I know. But recently he has been performing. So you got to give the guy credit, bro. You got to give the guy credit. I mean, and I will. I thought since this season, I've seen him play much better than usual. Let me just put it out. Big up Abdul, bro. Like Irishman said a few times, Arsenal played 4 centre-backs, 3 defensive midfielders. They didn't come to play and only about set piece. That's what they do, bro. They're rubbish. Absolute garbage. Big up Red for Life. Of course, I've got to read the messages, man. I've got to read your messages. Of course, man. Of course. Big up, you never walk alone, Fans TV. Please go and subscribe to my brother here, just like Nick's channel as well. Big up Fuzzy and my brother Anfield Irishman and chat. There's not a soul out there. No one can hear our prayer. Give me, amen. After midnight, won't somebody help me chase the shadows away? Oh my goodness me! Come on, bro. Let's not do that, man. Let's not do that. I'm looking forward to that. Burnley. Oh, we've got Burnley next, isn't it? Burnley. Where's Isak going to be? Is he going to be on the bench coming off and scoring a winning goal or what, man? Come on. Come on. Yeah, big up, everybody. Big up. Let me just see if I missed anybody. I don't want to miss people, man. Thank you for coming on, guys. Honestly, appreciate that. It's early mornings and all that stuff, but it's got to be done, innit? It's got to be done. I wish you guys were with us yesterday. It was quite good. We had a stream with Uncle Rod's N90 Scouse, Indian Scouser. Anthrob was in the house. He was back in the house. And Footy Reacts. Great stream. Absolutely amazing stream, man. We was having a laugh at the same time as well. Big up Irishman, by the way, bro. Big up, my bro. I hope you're okay. Jake as well. Big up, Jake. Big up, my guy. What you saying? Jake is saying, big up, Fozzie. We're right about... you were right about Isak. Glad I was wrong getting bro. We got to take our time on things. You know what I mean? This is a different kind of Liverpool nowadays. We're moving in a way of champions at last. And I had my hesitations sometimes, but when I hear certain people talk about the transfer, it makes it more clearer because it was always going to be at the end of the transfer window. Because if Newcastle had that money early, I think every other team would have inflated the price of their players. And now they look at it, they signed Wisa and they signed Walter Maiden, whatever his name is, the German international. So they got 2 strikers through the door already. Ben Jacobs just announced they signed Wisa from Brentford. There you go. There you go, man. It was always going to happen, man. Let me just be honest there. MM says, I'd like Liverpool to stay. Sorry, I like Liverpool to stay, but Pierce said we weren't in for Verts and we wouldn't sign Ekatike. I'd like Liverpool. Yeah, listen, these people, I have to say things like that, bro. They've got to sell things to you for you to. Let me give you an example. Like, you know, these reporters, they are actors. That's what they are. They want to draw you in. You have to be drawn in because if they tell you the truth and it's boring, that disappears. For example, about a month ago, they would have told Isak signed for Liverpool. It's going to be announced at the end of the transfer window. Nobody's going to talk about it anymore. Ever since we heard about Isak, they're saying he's coming. They're saying he's not coming. They said he might be. You know, they kept on doing that every single day just to keep us on our toes for viewing reasons, for clicking reasons. And, you know, this is how they get paid. This is how these people get paid, guys. Think about it, man. They're playing games with us to keep us keen. How many times did you refresh? How many times did you see other YouTubers talk about Isak and all that stuff? Every day. And they played the game, right? Now it's coming to the end. It's done. They don't need to do that anymore. It's a game, man. I've learned that 3 seasons ago. It's a game, all this stuff. And I'm listen, I've just stayed calm in any stream I went on, my stream, Judge Mo's stream, Husam's stream, everybody else's stream. I've been just calm. I've just been myself. And everybody says to me, I'm calm. No, because I don't want to overreact. Because if we get angry, if the player hasn't come like a month ago, we're just going to look stupid, innit, at the end of it. So I thought, like, let me just trust what Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes are doing and see where we, you know, go at the end of the transfer window. My mate told me already before, his name is Scott, he told me about the money reasons. That's why I said to you earlier about how if Newcastle got that money earlier, it would have been, you know, impossible for them to sign strikers because every team would have inflated their prices on their players. So there you go now. There's a reason they waited this long and paid the money today because, you know, Newcastle can spend that money now. Not inflated prices, but the right prices. And now Visa and Walter Maiden, whatever his name is, are through the door and they got them both. There you go. And they're potentially going to sign some more. But I've got a feeling we might hear about a winger as well. I don't know. Something's telling me there's a strong feeling we're going to get a winger somewhere, somehow. I don't know. But GUEHI and a winger. GUEHI and a winger. That's what I keep thinking, man. Because I keep hearing Liverpool talking about that. We need a winger, not related to Isak's transfer. We just need to get a winger through the door. So you might hear something, guys. And it could be that kid from Lyon as well.
Come to Anfield and be pragmatic. Hell, I've seen Alex Ferguson come to Anfield and be pragmatic. But your outlet was set pieces, of which from your own half, you took long. And I'm supposed to sit up here and go like, wow, Arsenal, you did so well. Stop bullshitting and stop lying. And if anyone's going to mention the fact that we won from a set piece, we would have scored a goal anyway because we were in
No,
the
you wouldn't have. You won from a set piece. Shut your mouth,
Stop, don't interrupt, don't interrupt. Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Don't interrupt, don't interrupt. Let me finish. We just scored the goal anyway. We were in the ascendancy. Let me speak. I don't care. I don't care. Let me speak. Let me finish. Let me finish. I'll shout louder than you. Let me finish. Let me finish.
You see, this is not. Let me say something to you guys here. Let me be truthful to you guys. In England, we don't behave like that. That's one thing here. We don't do this stuff. It's a chat show. It's a fan debate show. We're debating. Why are you going all mad? Well, what's the reason for that? The guy was just telling you something from his own opinion and you're reacting to it like that. What's the reason for that? Are you acting? Or is this truly you? We don't do that in this country. Let me just put it that way.
I'll let you go after. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. No one cares. 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 Let me finish.
No, bro, you're chatting shit.
Liverpool would have scored anyway because in case you guys are unaware. Let me finish and then respond after. Yashi, stop it.
Guys, hang on, guys. Listen, I've muted both of you for a second. Sam, I'm going to give you.
Why are you swearing, bro? He never swore at you. You swearing makes you look bad. Still, even you swear at him, he hasn't even swore back at you. So he's already won the debate before you even, before this actual show ended. Husam still didn't swear at him, but he's kept on swearing at him. It's crazy. It's madness, man. It's madness. I've never seen anything like that. I hope I don't see things like that in the future as well. Have a debate, man. Have that dialogue. Don't do this. Salah was shit. This was shit. That was shit. Just because the guy called your manager a pussy. He's a pussy. How can you come to Anfield and put 3 defensive midfielders on the pitch? Come on, man. That's not a championship winning team. That's a pussy team. Let's just put it that way. Come on, man.
20 seconds to finish, and then I'm going to come to you, Sam, next. Anyway. After that, I'm going to Seb. Seb's been waiting ages, but let's do it that way around, please. Thank you.
So anyway, the reason why I said we would have scored anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, is because Liverpool, in the 10 minutes before scoring, it was showed on the screen, had 71% of the football, 71% possession, and we were in the ascendancy. That was the 10 minutes where Raya made 2-3 saves, where we got in behind, where we created dangerous chances. And the only reason why Arsenal actually gained possession for the next 10 minutes is because Liverpool scored. We would have scored anyway because we were on the ascendancy and we were attacking Arsenal. End of.
You were never going to score if it wasn't for that free kick. Let's be honest.
Listen,
no problem. That's your opinion.
You are lying to the public. This was a
50-50 game. Is pragmatic.
This was a 50-50 game, and in the first half, we were on
50-50. One shot on target.
In the first half,
50-50, and they only had 1 shot on target. That's an epic fail. I'm sorry, bro. Like, that's an epic fail. You had 1 shot on target, and you're telling me 50-50 game? Oh, well, yeah. Nick says he was probably angry that Arsenal failed all the gas and best squad talk failed. Yeah, listen, I've been sitting in Judge Mo's channel, and Jess and all these guys, and Don, the Chelsea fans, they were telling me how great their football club is. I just sit there, listen to their waffling and all that stuff. And, well, look at it now. I mean, the greatest squad in the Premier League just got beat by Liverpool. I mean, by a spectacular free kick. And they still, don't understand how bad they were in the game. They didn't come to play football. They came here to defend in the beginning of the season. And you're still not processing in your brain. That's not the way to go. You could lose in the beginning of the season. You could, it doesn't matter. Just go out there and play football. And they didn't do that. It's embarrassing. This is why they are the way they are. They're embarrassed. And I'm loving it because I've been hearing all throughout the season how great Arsenal are. They're shit. That's what happened. They shit the bed. They came to Anfield and shit the bed, mate. Let's play, end to end. Our midfield versus your midfield. Our defense versus your defense. Our attack versus your attack. I wanted to see something like that. Like we did with Man City back in the day. You play your game, we play our game. Not come to Anfield and defend. Come on, man. You've been telling me all summer how great your club is. That you're going to be invisible. I've even heard that, people. They're going to be invisible for the second time. They still believe that, by the way. Let me just put it that way. They still believe they're going to be invisible. You know what I'm saying? Very awkward. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's get back to it.
First half, we were in the ascendancy. In the first half, you didn't even touch our box in the first like 25 minutes. We were the team that were on pace to go and score, on pace to do something. We were just
name the chance.
We were ineffective in the final third. Fair play. I don't think either of our teams were effective in the final third. What happened was Dominic Szoboszlai took the game and he won it for you guys. Fair play. To sit here and to say Arnie.
By the way, he didn't pick a single Liverpool creative player. He didn't pick Szoboszlai. He didn't pick McAllister, and he didn't pick Wirtz in his team when he done the combined 11. I think we only had 4 players in his team. The rest were Arsenal players. So what does he think now? Does he still put only 4? This is every season from Igal, by the way. I remember he was saying not one single player, maybe one of Real Madrid's players can get into the Arsenal team. That's how much of a delusion person he is. He's delusional every single time. Every season he does the same repetitive thing, but people keep falling for it. It's madness, man. I love the boy. Listen, he's my younger brother. You know, I'm not gonna trash him or anything like that. But like, you know, just know your role in it. Know your role and shut your mouth, as The Rock used to say. You know what I mean? I don't need to hear your crap anymore. Like you only picked 4 players. Not even Alisson in goal, bro. Alisson, the great Alisson. You're not even in goal. Come on, my guy. Come on. Szoboszlai, who scored that free kick, you didn't even pick him in your team. You picked Eze ahead of all of them. Eze, who hasn't even kicked the ball until yesterday. You picked that player ahead of players that's already at Liverpool Football Club. Madness, man. Madness. So I'm looking at the, obviously, shots and all that stuff, yeah? Liverpool had 9, Arsenal had 11. Liverpool had 3 shots on target and a goal disallowed, and Arsenal had only 1 in the whole game. Possession, Liverpool had 53%. Even with their defensive midfielders, they didn't really, have a lot of possession, it looks like. And they had 47. Passes, Liverpool completed 435. They've completed 371. So this is the dominant, big, bad Arsenal. I mean, we've dominated in every way. Pass accuracy, 84% Liverpool, 81% Arsenal. There you go. They had more fouls than Liverpool. They had 10, we had 7. They had similar yellow cards, 2, a piece. Didn't understand some of our yellow cards because it was kind of weird. He was giving us yellow cards for similar challenges they make, but you're ignoring them. It doesn't make any sense, did it? So let's be realistic here. We've only had, 1 offside. They had none. They had 8 corners. 8 didn't hit 1 on target. 8, not 1 on target. Liverpool only had 3 in the whole game, and I think that came in the second half. I can't remember in the first half us having any corners or anything like that. But there you go, people. You know what I mean? The dominant Arsenal team. He picked only 4 Liverpool players. What happened? What happened, guys? What happened?
Slot was better. You know what? Arne Slot made one decision that was better than Arteta. He made a substitution in the 61st minute, brought on Curtis Jones, and he changed the game. The fact that you didn't mention Curtis Jones is very interesting because I thought he was the one that changed the game. And going back to everything you just said, it was a straight up lie if you sit here and say because you won the game 1-0 that you guys were the better team. You were not the better team.
As soon as you said ineffective in the final third, I won.
You were not effective in the final third. We nullified every single one of your attacks. Even without Saliba, even without all of our players, we still nullified you. The only reason why you won this game was because of that set piece. And we get called set piece FC when we win from set pieces. You guys won from a free kick. So fair play, you won from a free kick. But don't sit here and rewrite history because Szoboszlai scored one of his greatest free kicks of his career because that was one moment that one.
He scored better free kicks, by the way, Igal, if you didn't know that. I'm just letting you know. Go look back in his career. He scored many free kicks like that in the past. That's the first one in the Premier League he has done. He never was a free kick taker for Liverpool before. It was Trent Alexander-Arnold, the sweetheart of Liverpool Football Club that takes everything and doesn't defend for the team when they need him the most. That's the guy that was taking free kicks. But now Szoboszlai is a free kick taker. After this, he's going to take free kicks on a regular basis. You're going to see a lot of goals like that in the near future, mate. top corner, bam, post and in. You can't do shit about it. Big up, MM. What are you saying? Kicking the ball into the corner from kickoff is embarrassing. Mate, they kick the ball from every direction. Every single time they had a free kick anywhere on the pitch in their own half, mate, they were all running up towards our goal and they were launching it up there from the minute one, mate. That's how good Arsenal are. Like I said, Arteta is under pressure. He doesn't know what he's doing anymore. I love it because, you know, the more confusion you cause in your team, the more defeats that you will get or draws. So, yeah, just watch this space, man. Yeah, the Vista deal has happened and it's on Sky Sports right now, people. Aston Villa agree a deal to sign Sancho, Jadon Sancho on loan. So they might be letting someone go. You never know. You never know. You never know.
You the game, and fair play football sometimes does go down to one moment, but the game was a 50-50 game, and that one magical moment, that one snap that he did to the camera was the difference. And for you to sit here and to rewrite
Thanos. I already gave you the stats to the game here, guys. I don't know what he's talking about. One shot in the whole game. 50-50. Strange. Football knowledge at its best. You know what I mean? Football knowledge at its best, people. This is the people you guys listen to who tell you about football. 50-50, he said in the game. I don't know what he was watching. Madueke, I thought he was all right in the first half. Listen, I vouched for Madueke, to be fair, Nick. I did like when Arsenal fans didn't want him at the football club, I said, he's a good player, man. He's not that bad. He'd be a good cover for your Saka and Martinelli and all that stuff, the people that's going to start the games. So, like, I think he's the only one that gave us problems in the beginning, but he just faded away. Once Kirkes found out how to play against him, he faded away from the game. And I think they substituted him at the end as well. So, yeah, Madueke, the Arsenal players, probably he was best of a bad bunch, most probably. But, yeah, I don't know what you guys was talking about in regards to 50-50. I thought in the second half we just took over and we just went at them continuously. We're the only team that wanted to score. They were just launching the ball in the air. That was the difference.
The whole game under the umbrella that Liverpool were great. Florian Wirtz showed up. Where the hell was he the first 45 minutes? He was.
But you didn't show any.
I said second half.
And you're acting like
no, Igag's not cooking because he's responding to what I didn't say.
No.
Don't change my words.
No.
Mr. Sports is pragmatic.
You're acting like
he is pragmatic.
What happened in that 90 minutes came down to just one magical moment. But you, in your eyes, only see the part where you're pushing for the goal. Yes, you were on the ascendancy after the 61st minute. But
we would have scored.
It took you 60 minutes to wake up as a football club in that game. Don't act like
so we
you
would
were
have
great.
scored anyway.
Don't act like you were great. No,
nothing you said disproves my point.
You would not have scored in regular. You would not have scored.
We would have 100%. We would
not have scored an open play goal because you did not create any dangerous chances for us to actually.
That's a lie again. That's a lie again.
Did Arsenal show any ambition? Did Arsenal show any ambition?
I'm not even talking about Arsenal.
You're completely lying.
I'm simply talking about
you said Arsenal.
Liverpool, the greatest team on the planet today. You weren't. You just thought one.
I never said that.
Igag's a funny guy, isn't it? Like, I swear, I'm sure, Nick, you could vouch for me. I'm sure he said something along the lines of beginning of last season. If Arteta doesn't win the league, I'm going to be, against Arteta. I want him out. I'm sure he said that. There's a footage somewhere. I'm sure he said something along those lines. And then he changed his mind during the season, started supporting Arteta again. I mean, because if you change your ways, like going against the manager, the views ain't going to come. The controversy ain't going to come. So something along the line has changed his mind to, stick with Arteta. That's what I think. I swear, I'm sure he was with Lee Gunner on all them lot, and they persuaded him if Arteta doesn't win the league, that he's gonna, beat Arteta out or something like that. I'm sure of it. I've seen it somewhere, guys. Yeah, Ten Hag is gone, guys. Ten Hag is gone. There you go. How long has it been? A few games in the Bundesliga, and he's already gone, man. Crazy. What's Nick saying? Let me just write Nick's thing. Big up, Nick, bro. Thanks for coming on the channel and supporting my brother. Big up, Victor. I can see you there, bro. Yep. Then it became. There you go, bro. There you go. The guy is mad. The guy is mad. Like, you gotta stick with what you say. You know what I mean? He doesn't stick with what he says. He's flip-flopping when he realizes, oh, I made a mistake, because if I get out of this situation, then the controversy won't be there, and my viewings ain't gonna be there, and my clicks ain't gonna be there. That's what happened. That is what happened. I knew he said that, Nick. I knew he said it, because listen, I don't watch everybody, but I kind of knew he said something like that. But big up, Nick, for that, bro. Thank you, my guy.
Can I read out the stats? 'Cause there are a lot of
simply-
things out here that are a bit.
You're just hearing voices in your head. I never said that.
You sat there and said you were better than us.
Yeah,
just
we were
said
better
that.
than you. Yeah, we
Bro,
were better
there's
than you.
9 people, there's 8 people, eight other people watching here. Did he not say that? Did he not say
Yeah,
that?
3 Arsenal fans, one of who thinks Slot is pragmatic.
They were not better than Arsenal.
Terry, did Hussam not just sit here and say that they were head and shoulders better than Arsenal?
They were.
Yeah, I said
we
we
were
were
better. We were better. We were better.
You're saying
Can I read out the
we were
stats?
the greatest team. I never said that.
You yourself said Arsenal didn't show any
You're ratting for no
attacking
reason.
ambition.
Wait.
They didn't show
A lot
any
of
attacking ambition. Liverpool did show attacking ambition. Do you agree with that?
Yes, and you
Arsenal
didn't.
showed- You
Yes,
literally just said that a second ago.
Yes, after the 60th
Okay,
minute. Yes.
fine. So if you're gonna, so generally speaking, when you show more attacking ambition, you score more goals.
Thank you very
So
much.
the likelihood is more
Unless
towards
you're Man
Hussam than
United.
towards
Bro,
you.
I haven't even been able to be critical of my team
All right.
because you came here, Hussam came here to gaslight people into saying that Liverpool is superior team. No,
I didn't
Arteta-
gaslight at all.
Arteta
What
did
you
not
don't
set up-
realize,
One
Igal,
second.
you're mentioning my name. I didn't mention your name. What you don't realize, I'm not even going to speak long. Just count 15 seconds, I'll be done. What you're not realizing is through all that shouting and your face going all purple, you just repeated exactly what
Bro,
I said.
don't say that.
I said
Molly
in the
people,
first
man.
half, both teams were shit.
Hussam, I was with you. Why are you saying purple, bro? Don't say purple. I just sorry about that. Yeah, unprecedented circumstances. There you go, man. See, this is what I'm saying. Due to that, that's crazy. That's madness. Absolute madness. So I didn't read that bit, bro. Sorry about that. But yeah, don't say purple, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Don't do that, man. Hussam, fuck's sakes, man. He called him purple. Oh, I hate that.
In the second half, we were the only team showing intent to score. And there's something in football called deduction. So when Liverpool have 71% possession after 65
1-1-5.
minutes in the second half, I can deduce that because we were on the ascendancy, whether it's a free kick or not, we would have scored anyway, because in the words of Rax, we were the only team that showed any offensive ambition. So that goes back to my point. And when you mention what did Florian Wirtz do? Once again, first of all, you lost the debate as soon as you said Arsenal were ineffective in the final third, because that literally proves everything. That proves everything I said. You can't mention a single Arsenal chance. I can name you 5 Liverpool chances right now. You said, what did Wirtz do? Wirtz created a chance for Salah. Wirtz had a half volley that Raya saved, and Wirtz created played a ball in behind to Gakpo that Gakpo then shot it at an Arsenal player. What do you mean? What did he do? I'm talking about second half, and you're talking about first half.
If it wasn't for Zubimendi losing concentration to bring down a player close to the box, where you ended up getting that free kick, that game would have ended 0-0.
I'm surprised they haven't talked about injuries again. You know, that's all they do. Big up, you never walk alone. I know I heard about him like getting injured during warm up, and then they still played him, and then he got worse during the game. That's so stupid, man. That's what I mean about Arteta, guys. He's desperate, man. He's a desperate man, paranoid, desperate. He's gonna destroy Arsenal Football Club, man. He bought players that totally, like, in total cost 1.1 billion, and he's gonna sign Henkape on loan as well. How many defenders do you need, bro? I mean, how many people do you want to block that goal? What about the other side? Gyökeres is not looking good. Gyökeres looks like he's lost. Gyökeres looks slow. Gyökeres looks like he should not be in the Premier League. That's why when I look at Gyökeres at the moment, guys, he does not look like a Premier League player, man. He has got no pace. He got pushed over a few times by Konate, as I remember. I don't even know if he even had a chance at a goal. I mean, so, yeah, they're in trouble, man. If this is the way they're going to go... If you're playing with 3 defensive midfielders and still concede a goal and still concede chances, what about when you don't play that? When you start playing, you know, 3 midfielders and, you know, the 4-3-3 formation, you're going to lose more than you're going to win. I mean, so Arsenal's finished, man. I got to be real, guys. I can't see anywhere at this, man. If they're playing like this against Liverpool, as a team, that's 2 away games, you know. Man United away and Liverpool away. Man United actually played better, and Man United are shit. Let's just be realistic here. Man United are shit, and they played better than Arsenal. And then you come to Liverpool and do that. 2 away games like that. It's going to be a long season. Now Saliba's injured. Your best defender, as you call him. Oh Lord, good luck, man.
Oh, fair play. You guys won the game.
In your opinion.
We did not set up as well as we should have, and I do blame the manager for not playing either Eze or Odegaard or even Ethan in this game instead of Mikel Moreno. Why are we playing Martinelli? I can get into all of those things, but I'm not going to sit here off the back of a 1-0 defeat, start cussing my team, start losing my shit, start saying my team was terrible, because we weren't. We were not terrible.
It was a 50-50 game.
Your manager is embarrassing, honestly.
Going into this
Sam, you're over-exaggerating. You are over-exaggerating.
Let me go.
You know how I know?
Okay, go on.
You know how I
Go on.
know? I'm going to wrap
Go
this
on.
up quick, Terry. You know how
Go
I
on.
know who Sam's over-exaggerating? Because this is exactly what City fans did when we ended up getting these grind-out results against them. When we come to your ground and we make it difficult for you, you get so rattled. Yes, you won. And now you're showing
we're the ones that are rattled.
even though you won, you're showing how
scary.
rattled you were throughout.
You're the one that's rattled. Your face changed colors.
We
you
don't
became
come to
purple.
entertain. We come to try to
Please.
win, and we didn't win today. But fair
No
play.
one's asking for entertainment. I said you
Guys.
played long set pieces from
Yeah.
your own box.
Let me
Please.
just. I want to go. Seb's been on the longest, hasn't spoke a word in about an hour. Let me just jump to Seb.
Yeah, enough about this, man. You guys lost the plot. He lost the plot, man. 1 defeat in the beginning of the season can do that to you. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So let me share this with you guys. I'll show you our starting lineup. What we're gonna have when everybody's here. We shared it yesterday. We were doing the best Liverpool team. If we are relying on them, to win the Champions League and the Premier League at the same time. Can't believe I'm talking like this. I'm so happy. I got to talk the way I want. Yes. So let me show you the starting lineup for Liverpool. Obviously, I'll put Alisson in goal. We bought Frimpong for a reason. So I'm going to put him in the team because he's supposed to be our right back. So I'm going to put him in there. Where is he? Where's the little... See, so small, I can't even find him. What the hell is going on here, man? God damn it, where are you, man? Am I blind here? Where is Frimpong? Where is he? I still got bloody... Oh, by the way, thing is gone, isn't it? What's his name is gone? Tsimikas to Roma on loan. So good luck to him, man. I liked him. I really liked Tsimikas. I know not a lot of Liverpool fans rated him that much, but I liked him. So if we say, the best Liverpool team, this is what I put up once everybody's together finally, if you know what I mean. Where is he? Oh, here we go. Milas Kirkes. With Kirkes, the issue that I have with Kirkes, guys, is his pace. You know what I mean? That's 3 times now he faced pacey wingers. The Bournemouth winger, and he faced Alanga, from Newcastle, and he faced Madueke yesterday. And each time the ball goes over the top, he finds it hard to get back and defend for the team. Obviously, Angus Madueke, he eventually sorted that out, but he needs to position himself in such a way no one can outpace him, because there is a way you could do that when you play obviously football. Put yourself in front of the guy when he's running. You either get a foul or you slow him down. That's what Robertson was best at back in the day, before he got older and he can't run anymore. This is what he needs to do. He needs to position himself in a way he doesn't get outpaced, because when you're doing like this and this, if they're faster than you, they'll leave you for dead, and that's happening too much with him at the moment. Just put yourself right in front, so when the player runs, he's got a blockage every single time. He's either going to foul you, or he's going to run behind you while you get the ball and clear it. So you got to do that a lot. That's what I keep telling Kirkes. But the way he changed the game in the second half and put it to his advantage, I was impressed with. Really impressed with. But he can make his game easier. Let me just put it that way. So Gravenberch, I put here. This is me, by the way. McAllister. If you ask me, if we're gonna obviously, Szoboszlai, it's gonna be difficult to put, on the bench. But you could even take Gravenberch off and put Szoboszlai there alongside alongside McAllister. That would be the most technical midfield in football. And we've got to play, obviously, Florian Wirtz. You have to play him. He will get better. I'm 100% convinced with that. So this is my lineup. If we, obviously, take Szoboszlai off, if we obviously want to win things as well, like consistently. Imagine this, yeah. Hang on. If this doesn't work, like we could give him time, take him out, put Szoboszlai there, and put Gravenberch there. The original three that actually won the Premier League. You could go like that. That is the team I'll go with if Florian Wirtz is still struggling, if you know what I mean. But it's tough. It's really, really tough, to pick a player in that position for the team. But yeah, I can't take him out. You can't take Florian Wirtz out. Maybe McAllister is the one who's not playing well at the moment. He's been suffering for a while. I mean, but the thing is, you could rotate, guys. You could rotate all three, so there's no problem. There's no problem with that. Where is it? I honestly think Florian Wirtz will be probably one of the best players at the end of the season. I'm convinced 100%. No doubt about that. No doubt about that, man. I know Ekitike, you could put him obviously on the wing as well. 100% in the chat. I like that. But what I'm trying to say is, if you want to win like the Champions League and the Premier League, what team would you put out to win you that Champions League final, for example, and Premier League run at the end, say the last 15 games of the season? Who would you put in the team to get you over the line, if you know what I mean, and win those crucial games that you have to win, like Arsenal away, you know what I mean, Man City away, Chelsea away? Which is the team that you will pick to, win you those games? That's the whole point I'm trying to make here. Gakpo has to be in the left wing because that's the only left winger that's available in a consistent way. Obviously, we've got young Rio that could come off the bench and change things, but I got a feeling there could be a winger coming through tonight. I have this feeling, guys. But guys, man, it's been wonderful. It's been emotional. Thank you for coming on. Danny, big up, brother, big up, bro. I know everybody entitled to their opinions. Who need Trent Alexander when one can defend like strike free kick like that, but you see this guy, yeah. Hold that, definitely, bro, definitely, man, definitely. Let me just see the rest of the comments if there's anything new. Big up, Daz, man. Same as yesterday. Yes. Yeah, so listen, I'm not gonna just completely disregard some players. I'm giving you examples what can happen, how we could rotate around that midfield, and having options is key for you to win titles at the same time as well. So that's brilliant, man. That would be brilliant. So yeah, there we go. There you go, with Ekitike on the left. But I'm more of a Gakpo guy, to be honest. I think Gakpo is underrated. I think a lot of people have a go at Gakpo at certain times, and I was thinking to myself, the guy is not a flying winger that's going to dribble past 5 people. He has his own qualities, which is goals and assists, and he dribbles sometimes to put some dangerous balls in the box. So yeah. All right, guys, that's me. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope we had a little bit of fun. I might be back later on tonight for the transfer window, as it closes around 7 o'clock. Appreciate everybody that's on. I'm sorry if I didn't read all of your messages, but thank you, honestly, man. Thank you for coming on. Appreciate that. Let me just see what they say. Fozzy, when do you think Isak will have his medical done? Today. He's already on his. He was on his way yesterday. Oh, sorry, he was on his way this morning. So yeah, he's already. Igal is so delusional. It's a game, bro. It's a game. Let's just be realistic here. It's all a game at the end of the day, man. Yeah, man. Guys, like, share, and subscribe, please. If you're watching this back, go in the comments below and say whatever you want to me, and I'll see you soon. All the haters who told me I'm a clickbait. How do you feel now? How do you feel now? Take care, everybody.